All right, Paul, thank you. You may remember this, you may not, but back in the 60s and 70s, Colliins handbags were one of the biggest trends in purses.
One family bringing the Texas brand back to life, though. Audrey Castaneda back on the road in Medina with a look inside Colliins of Texas.
The birth of Colliins handbags begins in the Texas Hill Country.
It started back in 1946, and a wonderful a genius of imagination and with wonderful design training, Enid Colliins, and her husband, Frederick Colliins.
Enid Collins's talent in art transferred into her designs.
The designs are whimsical, they're beautiful, they are full of life and color.
If you happen to find a Colliins original, you'll know it when you see it.
They all have a special signature. They have wooden bottom, they're all hand done. The art is silk screened here in Medina. Still today, we follow that tradition.
All of these vintage bags are special, but especially these wooden box bags that sometimes would even contain a message from the artist herself.
Although the brand lost its momentum in the 70s, their bags have lived on, transcending through generations.
It's safe to say that Colliins was an original. It is a fact that Colliins started these jewel bags and incorporated it onto wood and onto fabric and onto leather.
These days, Colliins bags are made with a more modern face, still keeping true to its style, thanks in part to the company's new owners, Sia and Goli Pastabar. Sia leading the charge at their original factory in Medina, Texas.
Artwork is the kind of centerpiece of our plans and thinking. Then the details of the craftsmanship. So everything we do, that's what guides us.
The Pastabars know the original Colliins designs may not be for everyone, so they launched a new collection of leather handbags made in Italy, but still rooted in Colliins' original design.
Often people say Colliins is diamond in the rough. No, it is a diamond. It just needed a new setting.
Vintage-inspired bags, which are ready for the next generation of fashionistas.
It's a piece of Americana. Bring it back and let people enjoy it.
That is so neat. I love the fact that you have one of these old purses.
Yes, this is actually our producer, Lauren Blevins. Her grandmother gave this to her mother, and now Lauren has it. And isn't it amazing? And they based them on different cities as well. Barry's not very interested, but they had a Fredericksburg one that I shot some video of in the package and then in the story. And then this one, I believe, is one of the San Antonio trolley cars.
Very cool,
yeah.
from way back when.
Yeah, and it's got the jewels, and those are vintage jewels. They bought all of those jewels from overseas in the 60s and 70s, and they still have the same jewels there. They overbought. So when they do say they use vintage jewels to still, you know, bead these purses, they do.
Unique, yeah.
Yes.
It's a box.
It is. It's a wooden
but
box.
Neat.
And you see it, yes,
it
recycling in fashion.
Yeah, I was going to say it's sort of a fashion trend. It's a little heavy. I assume they come in different sizes.
They do. These days, they're not doing the wooden ones. They make them out of leather and different material, but they still do the jeweling and designs. Is there? Yeah. But it's really neat. They're making them more modern. They're keeping with the cool pictures and beading, but they also have the leather ones and you know, the ones that are more modern that you may see out and about.
Love it.
Cool.
All right.
All right.